Nat. No, I'm documenting what's happened. So, we just got our phone back yesterday, and Nat got on the phone, and she found dating sites and other felonious stuff. Okay, well, this has been going on for some time now, and it's a common attack. But every time there's an attack like this, there's other stuff with it, and I'm trying to connect those dots because it's driving me nuts. So I see a couple people that have been messaging on YouTube. I didn't know that you could message anybody on YouTube, and it's got messages from Gerardo Barreras, and then it's got Google verification, account unlocks, all for this Gerardo Barrera. And then it says that information's been sent to a Travis McFeely, PH. There's Moco dating site or something, Mocha.
Yeah, Moco,
Yeah. And I've never heard of it or anything like that in my life. And no, I haven't. And what I'm going to do is this goes back to our last apartment where I caught one of these people in our phone. They were in our phone, and it left trails of their personal data. And I was able to take that data and expose who that person was. It was a Robert W. from East Coast, New York specifically is where it said he was from.
Yeah.
But he wasn't. He was right outside in a Toyota truck and lived in the apartment we were in. So that data is still available. It's still on a Facebook page that we got locked out of. But his photo and his name is right there, and the accusations are made. I have a feeling an identical situation is going on at this apartment complex, Townhouse Square, as was going on in Odessa. I think that they have people spy on you and really move in next to you and constantly monitor you. Which, of course, if you could expose or prove was going on, would be astronomical. But this is where we're at. Okay, this is what's going on. The problems we are facing are far too great for any human. That my enemies are as a supernatural monster. A supernatural monster that in their reality is more powerful than God. And it's just been years and years and years. And last night I started having these random thoughts of suicide. I'm not that way. And here I am. Just can't. I can't see myself. Huh?
Make it a house. Yeah. Right. It was 114.
So the questions I'm going to ask are, I believe, well, I know for a fact that about last year, this time, is when I came to the knowledge that despite my naive hopes and beliefs, that Natalie's family was full tilt working, or they were working this program. I walked in, Natalie and I were having a fight, and I walked in on her mother having a phone conversation with her sister Kim, and I couldn't believe what I heard. So I got the phone, I put record, I sat down, I walked out because her mom didn't know I was in there, and I just stood there and listened while I recorded the whole thing. And I mean, this is how it is. I had absolute evidence through Kim talking to her mom that there was an arrest plan out for me, and that it was going down. And I no more than turned around to go tell Natalie that this is the conversation I heard, and I turned around, there were police coming in the garage after me. It was a false call. It was a false call that was made through a gang stalking network. And I was falsely arrested. My constitutional civil rights just absolutely mocked, destroyed. So this is it. There is very little belief in God. And the only way a person's going to believe in God in this day and age is if God chooses to allow that person to be conscious of whether his existence is real and valid or not. I do believe that is, without a doubt, the day and age we're in. So, I get out of jail, and the phone that I had is just gone, just disappeared. Hey, like every phone that I have had that had evidence, and I do mean evidence. Like even this day, this bitch calls the cops saying I'm holding my daughter weird, and she told the cops a bunch of lies. But the way I was able to prove it is I have got surveillance systems going in secret places all the time. So I was able to pull a camera out of my ass and show this cop what happened. And she was forced to tell the truth, change her story right there. And the cop said flat out, I'm not going to put you through all this. If you know this is happening to you and the harassment is obvious, he said, I will make an arrest from here on out. He said, she changed her story, and I told her that you had video evidence of what really happened. And you could see that the cop was blown away by what was occurring. And then he checked out my daughter, and he said, listen, Robert, he says, that little girl, he says, you could tell she is really well taken care of. He says, this is what I want you to do. You just keep doing what you're doing. He said, you just keep being a good daddy. And I'll look out for you, Robert. This is what this guy said. His name is Officer, I call him J-Lo, Officer Lopez in South Jordan, Utah. And you have to understand, I have Havana syndrome. I have marked onset signs like Parkinson's, and my stress levels get real high, and I stutter so bad I can't talk at all. I know that brain scans are going to prove this. But anyways, what I realized is once that cat got out of the bag, things started getting real weird in this family. Melissa and TJ split up. It's scary because the Spirit of God set out to put enmity in the marriages and relationships of the people who do this to people. I mean, the facts and the facts of life have been put out there, plain and simple, and they just ignore them as if life does not exist. Anyways, last week I found planted drugs and cop salt in our car. V2K literally warned me about the little yellow pill before I located it. And what this chemical does is it goes in the drugs, and then cops can UA and find out where the drugs are going, who's got the drugs, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. When I found the chemical tablet, I was absolutely blown away. But this proves absolute corruption, you know. The whole time that they're working their corruption, they're talking to me as if they're training me and they're going to help me out. And so I found this pill right here. You see it with your own eyes. Here, flip it around. What we got here? There you go. This little yellow pill right here. Okay. All right, it was found right next to fentanyl pill. Conveniently found underneath a mat in my Ford Explorer with my key fob that just came up missing. This is a smoking gun. It won't focus. There we go. So I told my doctor about this. But their intent was to pull us over with these with this fentanyl pill and this little yellow tab here, which is cop salt. Just put in your drugs, and they find out where the drugs are going, who's using the drugs. Or obviously to make a statement, because they told me about this pill before I found it.